It's week 1 of the National Football League, where we'll see which conference reigns supreme tonight. It's the Eagles and the Bengals on Thursday night.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and there you get a look at Paycor Stadium on the banks of the Ohio River in Cincinnati. Tonight, it's the Thursday opener for the new NFL season, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. The wait is finally over. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis here on the start of a new NFL season, and we kick it off with a bang on Thursday night.
What's interesting about these Thursday night games is oftentimes we hear people say, is it really fair for players to play on Thursday night? But what did we hear from both of these teams going into this one? How excited they were to have the spotlight on their teams, their franchises.
Hey, when you're not playing the user game, they do a lot of work for the CPU. I ain't gonna lie.
With fall around the corner, football is back, America, and we're underway.
That's why I mean why I work for the animations and stuff.
And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. Philly's offense getting ready, and Jalen Hurts ready to lead them. The second-round pick who started his career at Alabama, then finished with an electric senior season at Oklahoma.
Tremendous production in college at 2 different universities, and this is a guy who was a finalist for the Heisman Trophy. Still much more of a runner than a thrower, but has plenty of arm and is capable of making the big throws downfield. And don't underestimate his ability to think the game. Remember, he's the son of a coach.
They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Right back to Swift again on second down. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Second and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
On first and 10, it's Swift. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2.
Next, the receivers help spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
Smith catches left side. And Devontae going to pick up the Eagles' first down as he'll get this down to the 47-yard line. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a first and 10 at the 47. Hurts. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Logan Wilson gets him for a loss of 5. He is so tough to handle on the blitz, and that's Exhibit A.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
On second down, Swift. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. Call it no gain there, and it brings forth a 3rd and long. They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. The perennial Pro Bowler Aaron Donald gets the sack. The Eagles send out their punter now as the first drive of the game starts on to punt.
Nigga. I feel like the CPU gonna cheese me, bro. That's why I'm like kind of like deep.
It's a return of
I feel like it's kind of easy to score on them, but like it's hard to stop them. So I have to like when I get stopped, it's like this shit. I'm not gonna skip no cutscenes either. Look at this.
Here is Joe Burrow ready to lead them at quarterback.
Hey, we all love a good story, and what we like even more, guys who can fight through adversity. Joe Burrow coming out of high school, goes to Ohio State, doesn't get a chance to start, transfers to LSU, not thought to be a top prospect, ends up the #1 pick in the draft, and justifies it. Tremendous play, excellent mobility, and leadership off the charts.
Burrow going to get this out to Chase. And he'll be taken down.
And play by the rules too. If it's like longer than 4th and 4, why we got Jason Day out there? Bro, they just fucked up my whole depth chart. Like, come on, cuz. Come on, bud. And right. I thought so.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Rose. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 47.
Yep, you can't check, Tay. Bang.
He will find his man Chase complete.
Oh, we got the two.
Jamar Chase, he has career touchdown number 78, tying in with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list. And the Bengals are on the board here first in the season opener.
Joe Burrow going crazy. We gotta keep playing defense though. I feel like it's gonna get tough. These niggas got a 95 offense. So.
Extra point.
Oh, and I got the fucking. I think on primetime games, it has that. Anytime you score.
Spanning 3 plays. And it was Jamar Chase who finished it off with a touchdown reception.
Everybody into the zone.
On to kick this one away.
If so, that's cheese. Cheese the lead.
There, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their second drive. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10.
Ooh.
That's going to wind up incomplete.
Nah, we on that.
I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
This is Swift on the counter. And
Good tackle.
At the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Uh-huh.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing is Hurts.
Ah! Yeah, see? There we go. I knew the CPU was going to die me one of these days, baby. I got stuck on the D-line anyway, too, though. But that wasn't even who I was guarding, so that was going to be open regardless. I was trying to get back to the tight end. The tight end was wide open, I thought.
Elliott good on the extra point, and we are tied at 7.
Yes, sir. Make it interesting. At least we scored first.
Capped off by an Eagles touchdown. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. From a yard or two deep, here comes the return.
Oh,
and he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their second drive. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season, and they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10.
oh my goodness. All Madden defense plays like way better than like usual defense. Like if I was playing this dude, these niggas would not be fed like that. I promise you they wouldn't be.
Because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
throw.
Oh my goodness. God damn, they screamed at us.
Multiple players combined for their team's
Off that X
sack of the
too,
game.
wide.
Now Charles dealing with a 3rd and long. They'll have to try to go back to the air again, and this time avoid the sack.
Certainly hard to try to establish momentum when all you're doing is going backwards, not protecting the passer, and he gets dumped on his backside.
That is caught. And he's got room down the right sideline. And down to the 7-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up the 1st and goal.
They caught his ass.
Right now, they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made
There's no outsiders.
plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's 2nd and goal. When we talk about being on schedule, I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep.
Maybe even a little bit ahead because now the defense can't dictate with pressure. They're guessing about where you're going to go. I might come right back at him with the same.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals have taken the lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out.
Ooh, I don't know what happened there.
They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They will run straight ahead with Swift.
Oh, they run the ball so beautiful.
Here up to the 34.
Not much I can do about it.
Through one quarter, 14-7. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession. 3rd down and 1. As they've got it as we resume action. Hurts sets up to throw it.
Fuck, I fucked that up.
He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down.
And why they got my whole D-line weird.
Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the 1st down.
On 1st down, Hurts. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
2nd and 10. They run out of the gun with Swift. And down he goes at the 49. A 4-yard pickup. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back
okay.
or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Here's Hurts to throw. And he's going to
hit the all I gotta do is stay this way.
His 2nd sack here on opening night.
Excited to see that.
Eagles send out their punter now. As he'll kick
Aaron Donald's just gonna wreak havoc this year, huh?
First kick, 47. This one looks good as well.
God
so
damn.
A change of possession here on the punt. And the Bengals will have a 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Burrow on play action. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That's good for 28 yards. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Now it's Burrow. Looking for Chase on the out route. He's got him. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
Man, so much man.
This offense in mid-season form.
It's not even coming through.
It's 1st and 10. Play action. It's Burrow.
Oh!
Quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Here we go. Now it's 2nd and 10. An option handoff here to Mixon. And across the midfield, stripe into Eagle territory. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Man, bruh. The punt too, damn. That's crazy.
The defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles coming out as they get ready. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the 1st half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge.
It is much higher.
Let's see how this one continues.
They run the option on 2nd down.
Whoa. Step that ass.
And that one coming on his opening carry of the season. Do you give him a mulligan?
You would like to, but this game counts. If this were preseason, he'd get a mulligan.
Oh, what?
Not expecting that at all. Gotta find a way to take care of it. I'm sure he'll get other opportunities.
Crazy.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. They go play action with Burrow.
Man, they scream.
They sack him back right around the 30. Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him.
I know what to call.
That's the 2nd time he's been sacked so far in the 1st half.
Ghostbusters.
Designs on having a big year, on going anywhere. They've got to find a way to keep him upright so he can throw the football.
Now Joe Burrow on 3rd and long. Incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best.
Bro, the pass rush is so immense. You have to like really actually make it read versus pass rush is way. I mean, it's fast like versus people. It is so much faster, in my opinion. I'm on coach adjustments and just make my reads. I ain't gonna lie. There's a few cheese plays I know I can cheat them.
Here, they take the field goal. That's definitely not what they were hoping for.
And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Eagles offense back out onto the field. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal? And they were able to trot back out on the field and start this try.
Oh, man.
Because they didn't cost their team a touchdown. And they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punch in the end zone without turning it over.
Hurts with a little pop pass on the jet sweep. A great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line. Second down, here's Jalen Hurts. He'll hit Watkins on the crossing route. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 45-yard line. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect.
Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle.
Let's go.
Shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go
my boy Miles ready for the East today.
Weren't able to do so.
Let's something today.
On that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
No, nothing's there.
That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number one. The Eagles send out their punter now. As
Number three's really good on third and long.
Yikes. Terrible kick headed straight for the sideline. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. The Bengals going to take over late in this first half. And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose.
Bone.
He finds his man complete. It's Rose. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts.
Gotta abuse him.
They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one. Now Burrow on first down.
Gotta abuse him.
He'll drop this one down to Mixon. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow.
You gotta abuse him.
Well, they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number one. So 3 plays already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. Flag comes in. This might be a free play.
Wow.
This one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
He's got it for a touchdown. A great effort there as the first half is winding down. And the Bengals are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Extra point by McPherson up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
Boom.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. And the Eagles going to get one final possession in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he'll just burrow his way back to the line of scrimmage, and that's about it.
Yes, sir.
So we have reached halftime here in the Thursday
It's even a good
night
halftime show. Big game.
We'll head down to Orlando. That's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, good to get another season underway. We'll get back to you guys for the second half of the season opener. But first, let's take a look at what's still to come here in the opening weekend of the NFL season. Some good games to look forward to in the early window, especially the one in Baltimore. A big one coming up for the Ravens as they'll face off against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Lots to look forward to in the late games as well. One of the best being up in Seattle, where we find the Seahawks taking on the Washington Commanders. And one final game to highlight. It's Sunday Night Football, and they've got a good one this week between the Minnesota Vikings and the Detroit Lions. We saw a strong first half out of the quarterback, Joe Burrow. He got off to a hot start with 2 first-quarter touchdown passes, threw another for good measure in the second quarter. So he has been on target throughout. It's a new season, so both of these coaching staffs likely making plenty of adjustments after their first half of football. So for the call of the second half here in week 1, we go back to Brandon and Charles.
All right,
yeah, I'm probably going to move
to
I'm trying to get it out of here.
Quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Yeah, Tay has been the
offense now with a
guy
first here to begin quarter number 3.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Mixing up.
I forgot to double team already.
Blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield, and he's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
11.
On 2nd down, here's Burrow. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down. Now whistles and a flag, and I believe a Bengal got going a little early there. Yeah, maybe they were coming with a blitz that time, and it caused a jump.
I think if we saw it, you know that they saw it. Might have been a little discussion down there. Bad guys coming. Pick them up. And someone jumped.
Open man downfield is Chase. He's got it. And finally down it goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. They'll give it to Mixon. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
And now defensively, you have to look at this like the game's on the line. It's just the 3rd quarter, but another touchdown given up here could really spell an end to their chances. So they need to toughen up and keep them out of the end zone.
Now Burrow to throw on 2nd down. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Devontae Adams with career touchdown number 128. He's now tied with Marvin Harrison for number 9 on the all-time list. And the Bengals take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Money.
After the touchdown.
Hey, this would have happened if he was still playing anyway, you know what I'm saying?
And he'll very wisely take a knee here as they'll bring this one out to the 25 on the touchback. So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10
this is CPU.
at their 25-yard line.
On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. And this is going to be an Eagles first down.
Oh my goodness.
35-yard line.
A CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but man, his first step is so quick too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 2. Now a toss for Swift left side.
There you go. Good tackle. Good tackle.
5 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. His throw caught.
He gassed him. I was going to do play outside too. Oh, wait a minute. What y'all think y'all doing?
Not gone their way to this point, but yeah, that touchdown, maybe a glimmer of hope for the long season ahead.
And no one in this league likes to talk about moral victories. No one likes to really just say, okay, well, maybe something
wrapped up. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What?
Maybe they can carry it over moving forward.
What?
Uphill battle from here, that's for sure, but that makes it a 2-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the 2-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready, because you may need multiples to throw out a ball game. There's a great example right there.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
4 for 4, 87 yards.
Out again with the rest of his offense.
He continues to just torch this defense. Perfect on the last drive, including his 4th touchdown pass of the game.
Similar to hitters that are in that great zone in baseball, and they say the ball looks bigger when it's approaching the plate and they're smacking it around. I think for him, the windows to throw into are wide open. Doesn't matter whether they're tight or not. He feels like it's wide open, puts it in there. 4 touchdown passes. He thinks he's going to throw a whole lot more before this one's over.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he gets us.
I'm just running up his drives. Every time I see man, I'm doing that. I don't care.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Inside.
Oh.
It's picked up by the Eagles. His crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. So potentially a turning point here.
That's an idea.
That swings the door back open just a bit.
Yeah, they're still down 2 scores, but I do think we're at that point in the game where you're going to reach for the football whenever possible. You're going to hear the
oh my goodness, we are blowing that up. They keep doing that shit. We are blowing that shit up.
So a loss of 5,
twice.
It'll be 2nd down.
Just absolutely demolished that shit twice.
Hurts.
They do.
Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
Yes, sir. Contact.
And now the 3rd down.
Look at that.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you
Fake. It's a fake.
So this is going to require
fake.
some heavy thinking on the sideline.
Not a fake.
Figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
Fielded just inside the 20. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10. Cincinnati's offense coming back here onto the field.
Well, they've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that. But the rushing game, almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the
Oh my goodness. I mean,
they need to get sparked that
good
way.
lord.
Take some time off the clock.
This is not a team you can run the ball on, clearly.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Rose. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Marking down at the 49. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. Burrow looking to pass. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch.
All right.
1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. Back now in Cincinnati.
You cannot run the ball on these
it's
niggas.
The Bengals in possession of the football and in possession of the lead as well as we start the 4th. On 2nd down, Burrow. He's going to wind up and air it out. Touchdown, Bengals. A big play there with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Bengals are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Charles, a well-drawn-up play, beautifully executed. And
I don't know why they press. See, the CPU plays a lot of dumb defense so that you can just easily gas. They don't do any disguise. Like, they barely... I mean, I'm not saying any... I wouldn't say they don't do any. Some shit, if it looks like a blitz, it probably is a blitz type shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you play people online, they run like a formation where everything looks the same, but they're probably doing a bunch of different things. You never know. Whereas your CPU, they pressed up, and it look like, man. And I'm lucky that, like, I have this shit activated, so. That's so cheap.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit.
I'm not getting turnovers. He's not throwing any picks.
And no doubt this is not the way that they had hoped to open their season. Thoroughly outplayed here in front of the national audience.
Sir.
First down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Another pass attempt, another incompletion, and they're just a little over 100 yards passing here in this game. So defensively, pretty good job.
Definitely, because they were never really able to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers. So a lot of credit to the defensive game plan and especially the execution.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. Throwing is Hurts. Steps away to his left.
Sack this nigga. Flip his ass.
Across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 right at the 40. Towards the end zone for Brown.
No. Oh.
Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Yes.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
Tag lines. Slide is a beast up the middle.
Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up 3rd down. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
They gotta go for it, don't they?
So another incompletion
They
there. He's
do.
hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that
I'm
is
not gonna lie, yeah, we gotta run cover 3
Make sure
again.
to give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Hurts. Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted.
Go mold in.
Bengals are going to get the ball back on the turn
Bang.
as they hold on 4th down. Well, I guess an interception at this point on 4th down is just as bad as an incomplete.
Now everybody about to be activated on.
Goes over to the other side.
Yeah, it's a tough spot to be in this late in the game, and there's not a whole lot he could do there, and he winds up giving the ball away.
Meanwhile, Burrow's throw taken in here by Chase. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down. Burrow giving it to Mixon on the option. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Good gain there on 1st down. And keeps him in a running situation, probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, Nice hole for him. Ends up picking up nice yardage. Stays in bounds and keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario.
Oh, shit. I was forgetting to double team that nigga. I keep forgetting to do that.
Offensively. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
Here we go.
They'll need 5 on this play to move
yeah,
the
this is money.
sticks. And they go play action now. Burrow.
I guess not.
Big loss here as he's taken down.
I guess not.
The defense rising to the challenge.
I thought it was going to be money. That shit was about.
The Bengals bring out their punter now.
I'm not throwing no picks.
Away for the second
Bang.
time. Fielded at the 20. 42-yard punt, 6 on the return. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this 4th quarter.
Murph.
It was Miles Murphy who fired in and
Murph.
just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Here's Hurts to throw.
Let's fucking go. Oh my God.
He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
From the gun, it's Hurts.
Nothing.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him, and after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
I told you to play outside, bro. I told him to play outside, too.
He was able to walk the tightrope there for the completion.
Oh, he didn't get it. He didn't get it. I'm like, wait, that was a dot. Or did he? No, he did get that. I want to watch the book review, too. Because they actually show replays and shit. Replays and shit. Maybe not. Maybe it's a glitch. They didn't even show it. Oh yeah, it didn't count yet. That's what I thought. Pussies.
Going to wind up confirming what the official saw as this play will stand as is. Mixon with a 1st down carry. And it's been like this all night long.
Goddamn.
Run as they stop it behind the line. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
11.
Once again, they run with Mixon. And a lot of talent on this Eagle defense, and you've seen it on these last 2 plays, both losses. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. And Burrow going to change the play. And now with a play clock winding down, a whistle and possibly a false start. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Here we go.
So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now, 3rd and long.
11 mighty.
Burrow on play action.
Ah.
Complete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
They tell me to go for it.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over.
Yeah, fuck the
Still
CPU.
trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit too.
11.
Burrow going for it on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it
Good
over.
defense.
The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And the Eagles defense able to hold. On 1st down, Hurts. Pass on the crossing route is complete. This is Andrews. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. One last shot at the end zone. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted.
More than with 2 picks. Let's go. Hopefully he gets a breakout. 2 picks for him. And I fucking got 3 touchdowns and more than 100 yards.
It was great to be back with you, obviously, but the first game of the year always a special one. And love, I know you do too, love having it on a Thursday night.
Yeah, I think it makes it special, right? It makes it so that everyone is just watching, all eyes on it on a special night like that. I think it's going to be a great season, partner. Can't wait for the next several months. We know there are going to be surprises all the
173 and 3 touchdowns, and then he had 2 picks. Let's go. I didn't even cheese him that hard. All right. Come on, give me 1 speed with this nigga. His speed ain't go up not once at all. +2 Excel. I would definitely take that though. +2 short route. True 99. +2 Excel. Wheel acceleration at 993 plus the thing. Man, you're a demon. You're an absolute demon. I wish I can do this. I can, but I'm not gonna take off fearless. You know what I'm saying? All wide receivers 25. Random player. Alright, wrap it up.